Hello, this is Chuck Carnevale, and on behalf of the entire dedicated team of FastGraphs professionals, it is my pleasure to introduce an exciting new feature we've just made available for the benefit of our basic subscribers. Effective immediately, basic subscribers to FastGraphs will have the ability to generate up to 3 portfolios of their choice. With this video, I will provide a brief tutorial of how simple and easy to use this exciting new feature really is. Additionally, we have provided a step-by-step tutorial in PDF form that can be found on our website that will walk subscribers, basic subscribers, through how to get the most out of this exciting new portfolio feature. When the basic subscriber logs into FastGraphs, they will notice a gray button at the top of the navigation bar titled Portfolios. In order to access the section of the website where portfolios can be created, all the subscriber has to do is click the portfolio tabs, and it will take you directly to the portfolio section of the website. To create a portfolio, all the user has to do is type in the name of the portfolio as they choose. It can be as simple as John Doe IRA, it can be my first portfolio, it can be my target group of companies I want to analyze. Whatever the subscriber chooses, just simply type the name into the portfolio and then click the Add or Edit button. Next, all the subscriber needs to do is type in symbols for the companies that they want to follow, separated by either a comma or a space, and you can add as many names to this list as you choose. Once all your names have been added, then simply click the Update button, which will take you back into the portfolio section. You will see now that the John Doe portfolio has been created. To the right of the name of the portfolio, there are tabs that allow you to access the portfolio review section, and also the same edit tickers box where you can edit your tickers. There's also an edit by sale function, which is another one of the real exciting features of this portfolio section, which I'll get to later. But first, let's choose alphabetical order and click on the tab and go into the portfolio review section of our new feature. Once you're in the portfolio review section, you will see that you have several options on how you want to coordinate and control your portfolio review. You can pick from one of the 4 earnings options, which includes, of course, funds from operations. You can also select how many years you want your portfolio to be run. And then you have numerous options using this scroll down bar to organize your portfolio in numerous ways. You can do it by total return, alphabetical order, dividend yield, earnings yield order, cap growth order, etc. I'm going to choose cap size and growth order here for this video sample. Once you've highlighted which way you want the portfolio review to look, you simply hit the Regenerate Portfolio button, and the portfolio will be redrawn using the method that you've chosen. In my example here, I've chosen the cap size and growth order. And what you'll see is the portfolio is set up by large cap over 5 billion, under 10% earnings per share growth rate, and all the companies that meet that category are listed. Large cap over 5 billion by order of growth, 10 to 15% are listed. And then finally, large cap with 15 to 20% estimated growth are also included. If you want to change the way your portfolio review looks, you can simply click one of the other options. Here I'll choose sector ticker order, and then simply hit the Regenerate Portfolio Review. Now this lists the portfolio that you've created by sectors. Another popular iteration of the portfolio review is by dividend yield order. Once again, I highlighted dividend yield order, and I simply click Regenerate Portfolio Review. Now I have my portfolio listed by highest dividend yield to lowest. There are several metrics, actually approximately 20, that you can use to build your portfolio review. To access those, you simply click the Select Headings for Report Below button. And this pops up a screen. Now, I have 9 currently selected on this current portfolio. If I wanted to take earnings yield off, for example, I would simply click this button and hit 0. If I wanted to add the sector to this, I could simply click this. And if I wanted to put it in second place, I could just hit number 2. And now sector will show up as number 2. I simply hit Regenerate Portfolio Review, and now I've reorganized the portfolio based on the selections that I chose. Now I have the name of the company with the symbol box, the sector it's in, and the mnemonics that I used for my portfolio review was normal PE, annualized historical performance, current PE, historical EPS growth, estimated EPS growth, of course the dividend yield, the exchange, and the debt to capital ratio. Once again, to manipulate this, it's very easy. I just simply click the Select Headings for Portfolio Review, If I want to take debt to capital off, I could just simply hit this drop window, turn it into 0, and then regenerate the portfolio review, and now debt to capital is eliminated from my portfolio review. There's almost an infinite array of different ways that you can organize and control this portfolio, and numerous ways that you can select headings. And of course, if you don't like what you have, it's very simple to change just by going to the select headings for report below. If I want to go back to my original portfolios page, all I have to do is click the portfolios tab at the top, and this takes me back to my portfolio. If I want to enter a new portfolio, I just simply highlight the enter name portfolio here and type in my second portfolio. Here I've typed in John Doe Single. To create a second portfolio, I simply hit the add or edit button, and once again I get a portfolio ticker symbol screen that I simply highlight and then type in my new. Once again, I can add as many tickers as I choose and then simply hit update. And now I have my second portfolio, of which I've put 5 tickers in. If I want to eliminate one of these tickers, I simply just re-click the edit tickers box and delete whatever company that I choose to no longer have in the portfolio, hit update, and I'm back into the portfolio review, and now as you see, I only have 4 tickers in here instead of my original 5. By simply clicking the edit buy sell or B/S tab, this takes me into a tab where I can add buys and sells on any company that currently is in my portfolio. For my example here, I've simply typed in Johnson & Johnson. I typed B for buy, and it'll automatically put BY in there. I put the date. This was obviously June 14th, 2012. It's important to put it into this format. You need to put the month with a dash, the date with a dash, and the year with a dash. Put in the number of shares that you choose to buy, and then the price per share that you have purchased that. So you can take this right off your brokerage statement and put it in to your portfolio. Then by simply hitting the update button, you will update any new transactions you put in. In this case, I haven't added any. Next, all you have to do is go back to your portfolios by clicking the Go Back to Portfolios tab. Once this is done, the next time I access my portfolio, once again, I'll use alphabetical order. I go into the portfolio review. A new window will open which has my portfolio review now listed in it. If I go down here now and click on the Visa graph, you will notice that I have a green dot with the date and the amount of shares that I purchased the company at. And in this case, I decided to sell 50 shares in February of 2013, and that is also shown. The gold line on the graph will show my cost basis. And by simply pointing my cursor to this buy-sell summary box, I can now see a summary of the transactions that I've created in this company. If I move into a second company that I had in the graph where I had also marked it, for example, in this case, I show buying Johnson & Johnson on June 14th of 2012. And since I didn't sell any, it shows me how many shares I have and the dollar amount that I invested and what it's currently worth. We hope that basic subscribers find this new enhancement of value to them. All they have to do, again, to remind you, is click on the portfolio sections, and you can build up to 3 portfolios of your choice. And you can manipulate those portfolios, add buys and sells, and review your portfolio based on a lot of different attributes that the fast graphs now allow you to do. This way you can actually determine, by putting it, for example, in total return order, you can regenerate your portfolio, and this will give you an idea of which companies in your portfolio offer the highest future total returns, etc. Now, of course, to do that, I have to make sure that I have the 5-year estimated annual total return clicked. Again, to do that, I simply hit the drop-down window, and just for sake of convenience, I'm going to add it as number 10, and then I simply hit Regenerate Portfolio Review. And even though it already set it up in that order, even without it showing, you can see now that I have my 5-year estimated total returns based on consensus estimates. This way you can manage your portfolio by determining which companies are the most overvalued, undervalued, etc., or have the highest growth rates. For example, by clicking on Sherwin-Williams in my sample here, I immediately see that the reason my total return is so low, expectation is so low for this company, is because it currently appears to be overvalued based on consensus earnings estimates. So there you have it, the new feature for Fast Graphs, the portfolio section. Play with it, have fun with it, and we hope you benefit from it. This is Chuck Carnevale saying thanks for listening.